this time we're going to get ready to get started with this program. I want to welcome you all to the 4th annual Poetry Out Loud for the Arts Council of Placer County. My name is Delgrita Brown. It's a pleasure to be hosting Poetry Out Loud. In your programs, we're going to start with the host welcome and opening remarks from our Executive Director, Jenny Darlington Person.
Actually, I'm not going to mess with that because it's set for the kids, and I'm not going to mess with it. I'm Jenny Darlington Person, the Executive Director of the Arts Council of Placer County, and I just want to welcome you to our Poetry Out Loud this morning. On behalf of the Arts Council of Placer County, thank you all for being here. I'm so glad to see so many students and teachers and parents and community members here to support language, poetry, and the voices of our youth. First and foremost, I want to thank our competitors. I want to thank you for your hard work and for your bravery. Hard work in selecting a poem, hopefully falling in love with that poem and in memorizing that poem, and bravery in being willing to be judged. It's a big thing to put yourself out there and be vulnerable and judged, and also just to speak in front of a crowd full of strangers. So thank you for your willingness to do that. To our parents and teachers, thank you for supporting our students in that bravery and hard work. And to those of you who don't know, the Arts Council of Placer County is here to advocate and promote the arts across Placer County and our region and state. And this is one of our favorite programs because it highlights our youth in our community and their voices specifically. One of my favorite quotes is from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Of course, as a former attorney, well, technically still, but not working one, I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her quote that to speak your mind even though your voice shakes. And so it's fine if your voice shakes as long as you're being true to yourself and speaking your mind. I'd also like to thank our staff. We have a couple of our staff members in the room today. We have Patrick Storm and Catherine High. Also thank behind the scenes Darcy Frank, who's not here but did work on this program quite a bit. And lastly, I would like to thank our sponsors. First of all, I'd like to thank the Northern California Dance Conservatory for allowing us to use this really unique, fun space that you wouldn't expect to find in a business park in Placer County. Also, the California Arts Council, they provide some of the funding that's used to do this work. Also, the National Endowment for the Arts, same thing, they provide some of our funding. And the Tamralou, sorry, I just want to add an extra A in there for some reason, Tamralou Studios. And now I'd like to welcome Sierra Bamsey up to the stage to also offer some welcoming remarks. Thank you.
Thanks, Jenny. I will try not to overlap too many things that Jenny said, but good morning. My name is Sierra Bamsey. I have the honor of being the chair of the Arts Council of Placer County. Oh my goodness. On behalf of our board and our staff, I want to thank you for being here. We're here to celebrate our students and the power of words. And I want to start with a huge, huge, huge thank you to Delgrita Brown, who planned this event from start to finish for the last few years, and this event would absolutely not be possible without her. Your care, your organization, and your belief in these young people is very, very clear. So Jenny has a little gift from us. If you can come up, Delgrita. We want to thank you for everything you've done to plan this event and make it possible. Oh.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. All right. I also want to thank our board members who are here and have dedicated their time and their energy to lift Delgrita up and help make this event possible. Events like Poetry Out Loud are a beautiful reflection of who we are at the Arts Council of Placer County and are exactly what we stand for. Our vision is a Placer County where creativity connects us all. And today, It's not the evening. We get to see that connection in action. And to the students participating today, thank you so much for sharing your craft with us. It takes a lot of courage, and we thank you for it. You remind us why the arts matter. So thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the arts, and thank you for helping us build a thriving, creative Placer County.
Okay, so now I want to introduce our judges panel. We have some really wonderful judges that have volunteered their time this year to score everyone's poems. A lot of wonderful professionals in the arts. We have Barbara Burge, who is our former managing director for the Arts Council of Placer County. We have Tamara Rogers, who is the CEO and artistic director of Tamara Lou Studios in Lincoln, California. We have Natalie Quilici.
Close enough.
Oh, well, how do I say it?
Quilici.
Quilici.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies.
No worries.
She is a dance choreographer who works with Tamara Studios. We have Patricia Caspers, who is a author and poet, published poet. We're fortunate to have her as well. And last but not least, we have Kalina Rose, also a writer, journalist, poet. So this is our panel of judges. Okay. I mean, I can write the program, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Okay. We are fortunate to have participating the schools in this competition. We have students from Placer County High School, Rockland High School, West Park High School, Placer High School, Oakmont High School, and Truckee High School. Here with us today are competitors Lillian John, Nasreen Carr Ralhan, Lynn Marie Wong, and Priscilla Sharifi. Okay. At this time, I want to introduce someone very special. Her name is Raquel Ruiz, and she is a producer, director, and writer for El Dos con Remos. And she would like to share a little bit more about her project because she's a light in the literary and performing arts. And I've been fortunate enough to work with Raquel over a number of projects. And I really believe in her message that she has with her performing arts piece. So she is bringing a small vignette of El Dos con Remos to Poetry Out Loud today. And welcome, Raquel Ruiz. Okay, so now we're going to transition into our poetry competition. Did y'all enjoy?
Yeah.
I'm glad. I worked really hard to try to connect the dots between the lyricism and the music and the dramatism by bringing in performing arts. Because that's what, when we're up here and we're speaking and reciting our poetry, you're engaging actively in performance art. It's not just memorization of a poem. You really have to deliver the work that you are reciting. So I want to try to connect those dots this year. So without further ado, we're going to slide right into this competition, and our first competitor is Lillian John. She will be reciting We Wear the Mask by Paul Laurence Dunbar. Lillian, when you come up, please say your name and the school that you're representing.
Lillian John, Placer High School. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts, we smile and mouth with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise in counting all of our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. We smile, but oh great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh the clay is vile beneath our feet, and long the mile. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask. Thank you.
Ooh-wee, I don't know about you, but I felt that. Set the bar quite high there, Lillian. All right. Next up, we have Nasreen Carl Ralhan. She will be reciting Songs for the People by Frances Ellen Watkins Harper.
Nasreen Ralhan from West Clark High School. Let me make the songs for the people. Songs for the old and young. Songs to stir like a battle cry wherever they are sung. Not for the clashing of sabers, for carnage, nor for strife. But songs to thrill the hearts of men with more abundant life. Let me make the songs for the weary, amid life's fever and fret, till hearts shall relax their tension and careworn brows forget. Let me sing for little children before their footsteps stray, sweet anthems of love and duty to float o'er life's highway. I would sing for the poor and aged, when shadows dim their sight, of the bright and restful mansions where there shall be no night. Our world, so worn and weary, needs music, pure and strong, to hush the jangle and discords of sorrow, pain, and wrong. Music to soothe all its sorrows, till war and crime shall cease, and the hearts of men grown tender girdle the world with peace. Thank you.
I don't know about you, but this competition is heating up. Okay? The temperature is rising. Okay. We have Lynn Marie Wong reciting "Oh the Days Gone by James Whitcomb Riley.
Hi, my name is Lynn Marie, and I'm representing Oakmont High School. Oh, the days gone by. Oh, the days gone by. The apples in the orchard and the pathway through the rye. The chirp of the robin and the whistle of the quail as he piped across the meadows sweet as any nightingale. When the bloom was on the clover, and the blue was in the sky, and my happy heart bent over, in the days gone by. In the days gone by, when my naked feet were tripped by the honeysuckle tangles where the water lilies dipped, and the ripples of the river lipped the moss along the brink, where the placid-eyed and lazy-footed cattle came to drink, and the tilting snipe stood fearless of the truant's wayward cry, and the splashing of the swimmer in the days gone by. Oh, the days gone by. Oh, the days gone by. The music of the laughing lip, the luster of the eye, the childish faith in fairies, and Aladdin's magic ring, the simple soul reposing, glad belief in everything. When life was like a story, holding neither sob nor sigh, in the golden olden glory of the days gone by. Thank you.
I see what you did there, Lynn Marie. I did. Brought a little more dramatism, a little facial expressions. I saw that. Okay, so last but not least, we have Priscilla Sharifi reciting My Grandmother's Love Letters by Hart Crane.
Hi everyone, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Priscilla Sharifi from Granite Bay High School. My Grandmother's Love Letters by Hart Crane. There are no stars tonight, but those of memory. Yet how much room for memory there is in the loose girdle of soft rain. There is even room enough for the letters of my mother's mother, Elizabeth, that have been pressed so long into the corner of the roof that they are brown and soft and liable to melt as snow. Over the greatness of such space, steps must be gentle. It is all hung by an invisible white hair. It trembles as birch limbs webbing the air. And I ask myself, are your fingers long enough to play? Old keys that are but echoes? Is the silence strong enough to carry back the music to its source? And back to you again, as though to her. Yet I would lead my grandmother by the hand through much of what she would not understand. And so I stumbled, and the rain continues on the roof with such a sound of gently pitying laughter. Thank you.
All right, that was Priscilla Sharifi of Granite Bay High School?
Yes.
Okay. So now our judges will deliberate on our competitors and their performances. We have some repeats this year that I'm happy that they came back and competed again. Nasrani competed last year, and Priscilla has competed for all 3 years? This is the 3rd year? Yeah. Okay, so happy to see familiar faces. We'll let the judges deliberate. Students, you can go ahead and take a break out in get some refreshments and stuff, and we'll be back in 20 minutes or so.
Right. Right.
So, we're gonna get ready to do this final announcement, see who our winners are, right? I want to say thank you first to the students for coming back again and making poetry out loud what it is. We couldn't do this without you all's participation year after year, and so I want to continue to encourage you to come back and do it again. So, okay, I'm going to read the statement of gratitude. The Arts Council of Placer County would like to thank the California Arts Council, the National Endowment for the Arts, the Poetry Foundation, the teachers of participating in schools in Placer County, and our volunteer Poetry Out Loud judges. We are most grateful for the students of Placer County who excitedly participate in and look forward to this literary arts competition each year. We are extremely delighted to see a variety of high schools who have not participated in Poetry Out Loud prior to this year. We express our gratefulness to our donors for the provision of unique resources to foster opportunities in arts education, creative expression, fellowship in the arts, and encourage the celebration of multicultural communities. We express our deep gratitude to our donors for the provision of unique resources to foster opportunities in arts education, creative expression, fellowship in the arts, and encourage the celebration of multicultural communities. We appreciate our 2026 donors and community partners, Poets Club of Lincoln, Tamara Studios, 916 Inc., and the Northern California Dance Conservatory, who have collectively supported the 2026 season of Poetry Out Loud in Placer County. I want to encourage you all to keep your, what we call them, keepsake programs. You can read more about our guest performance and guest performers in your program. So you can learn a little bit more about Toto La Momposina and Chalupa Grande, and the actresses that portray those real life performing artists. So at this time, I'm going to announce our winners because I know you guys are waiting with bated breath. So when I announce your yes. I'm gonna start. Okay, I know.
When you come up,
For our-
just step off to this side and take pictures. That way the mic's not in the way.
Okay. For runner-up, fourth place, Lynn Marie Wong for Oh the Days Gone By James Whitcomb Riley.
Yeah, of course. Congratulations.
For third place, Nasreen Carr Rollin for Songs for the People by Frances Ellen Watkins Harper.
I didn't realize there was a order of his bags, guys. I'm sorry. Nasreen, this is your bag. I'll trade it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, we can do it again. Come on in, you're in here too. I know. Good job.
For second place, it's a lot of paperwork up here.
Need a podium.
I do. Second place, we have Priscilla Sharifi for My Grandmother's Love Letters by Hart Crane.
Thank you.
There can be only one. I'm telling my age now. That's from the Highlander. Remember that? All right. So first place champion, super surprising, new competitor. Okay, representing what school is that?
Placer High School.
Placer High School. I don't think you guys have ever come to
I
compete.
found it from theater.
Wow, amazing. Okay, well, first place champion Lillian John. Come on in. Winner takes all. A wild horse with We Wear the Mask by Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
Great job. Congratulations.
That concludes our portion of Poetry Out Loud. We're going to have closing remarks from Jenny Darlington Person.
Thank you all for being here. I just want to say that art is truly the only human language. It's the universal human language. People make art across all cultures, all peoples, across all political and geographic boundaries. And we know that some of the oldest human artifacts to exist are evidence of art. Cave paintings, the oldest flute is, the oldest music instrument ever found is actually 50 to 60,000 years old. It was a bone flute found in Slovenia. And yet, in California, Despite entertainment and art being 8% of our economy, in fact, it contributes more than agriculture and more than construction. In California, our California Arts Council, our state arts agency, is 35th in the country for arts funding. So that agency is trying to fund programs like this with tiny resources compared to what we have here in California. So my call to you is to be an advocate for the arts in whatever form that you can. Whether that's joining the Arts Council by subscribing to our newsletter, there's a QR code here, or just writing to your local and state legislators. You know, there's this perception of art that it's frivolous, that it's fun, but it's not really necessary. But all of us who make art and know the power of art know that it's essential to humanity. It's essential to our health, to our well-being, and it's a way to express joy, especially in times like the ones we're living in now with so many really stressful things happening. So please be an advocate for the arts, and please sign up for our newsletter and learn about all the amazing arts in Placer County. Thank you, and have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday.